YouTube. It's me again back with another video. Today I wanted to shoot a video about recruiting and hiring drivers because, we could talk about all the down parts of trucking, the hardship of trucking, all the rough patches that I'm going through, but we also could talk about some of the benefits that you could go through when becoming a lease to buy driver. So, I want to talk about some bad stuff real quick because this is necessary, and I see a lot of guys come right back to the shop, to the terminal, I should say, and drop they truck off in a rage because their complaints is they're not getting no money. And the thing about this game is, like I've been saying before, it's up and down, and unfortunately, I'm in my down portion of trucking right now. And it's okay because now I can bring you some more videos. When I'm not bringing no videos, I must be moving. I got a lot going on. I got to catch up with paperwork. I got to catch up with loads and, it's a lot going on. It gets really intense when money come in. So sometimes I can appreciate when the money's not coming in, and I can appreciate the slowdown. Because, you know, um, one of the reasons why I had to slow down was because, especially this week, I went to a low, and things has happened. I went to a shipper, and it required a lift, a trailer lift, so it could lift up the pallets, and they could just put it and load up the truck. And my truck does not have that. I'm normally back up to docks. So, it was a lot of back and forth. I got real aggravated, so I just decided, hey, listen, I need to just go back to the house and sit down for a minute, and we can get the ball rolling. But then, I got court coming up. I got I gotta get to the shop and get an alignment to the truck. So that kind of takes up time with me running and making some money. But I mean, anyway, like it happens. Sometimes you don't make anything on the road out here. It just comes with the game. But anyway, back to the topic of conversation. So with me, I learned that, coming into this industry, thinking that, you're going to be a self-made driver and you just don't need nobody else, and you the company and you the boss and you the worker and you putting all these jobs on yourself, you're not going to make it too far out here. You should really probably stay with the company because what happens is the company take care of all the problems that you will take care of as an owner operator, and you just get the money of everything left over of what the company took care of. So yes, it makes sense for some people to stay company, but to others it don't, because you got to understand, by them putting in their work, they charging you too. So they're not really robbing you of how much money that they're giving you. It's just they're taking care of all the problems that the truck occurs, plus they're paying themselves for being a person that take care of the problem. So yes, they do have to get paid. So, when I'm a company driver, I have no complaints. I understand the game. But when you are now becoming the owner, you have to know how to play the game to win. You need to start looking into recruiting drivers, getting out there, advertising yourself, putting it out there of what you're going to do that's going to be beneficial for a person to drive for you. It's a lot to explain, a lot that you got to go through. And for some people, it may be easier because the lifestyle that they have, you have a lot of people that want to be a part of it, so they have no problem with driving for you. But when you don't have a good, decent lifestyle, and you out here trying to convince people to work for you, you have a lot of more work to do than a person that has a lot of money, a lot of friends, a lot of something that everybody wants to be a part of, and a big reputable name. That's definitely helps people when it comes to recruiting drivers. But we're gonna talk about recruiting and hiring drivers. So um, you know, yeah, you're gonna definitely need to get drivers on board with you to help move loads, or get another additional truck that brings in income. And now you have yourself as a driver, plus you have a driver on the road, and maybe like a backup driver that you have to keep the ball rolling. Because to me, one truck is too close to being broke. Okay, You need to have at least 2 trucks or more out here operating on your behalf. If you don't have 2 trucks, at least 2 drivers in 1 truck. But when you do that now, because we're talking about hiring, we just talked about recruiting, and now we're talking about hiring. Hiring somebody onto your truck now is going to mean that it's going to be more wear and tears you're going to have on your truck. So, yes, your growth is going to go up tremendously on that truck when you team up with somebody on your truck. But what's also going to go up is the maintenance on your truck. So you got to be really playing close to these shots, because you know it's going to be but so much time that you have on the truck before a repair going to need to be made. So I recommend any driver that's trying this out and they're trying to expand where they at, what you should do is, when you do make routes out here, go run up, a good amount of money, and then make a route going back to your house on home time. And on your home time, while you're with that load, because it's not just going home and you should be sitting on the load waiting to deliver that Monday morning and be back on the road. You should have a shop that you're pulling that truck into to be in there, to be looked at, checked up on, and make sure everything is good and ready to run. If you have any little problems, what you should also be doing is taking that truck down, taking the truck out to truck shops and buying things that's going to be more comfortable for you and your employee. You definitely want to bring as much comfortability as possible. So when you're making this money, it shouldn't be pocketed money. It should be invested back in the company. So if you got to invest on giving your driver bonuses, whatever it takes, because some drivers just need money. So you could just take that money, invest in your driver, and give them bonuses. What you could also do is invest in the truck, heating systems, refrigerators, microwaves, um, whatever it takes, blankets, um, some snacks, waters. You want to definitely have it very comfortable for your driver at all times. So, because, you hoping that you're going to get a driver want to knock out, 3,000 miles, you know, by himself. Hopefully that y'all can get together like 6,000 miles before the week is over with and you back at the house. So, you definitely want to work on increasing your numbers to where you're starting to see like, a good amount of money gross a week. So now you could take care of your truck notes, you could take care of your fuels, but guess, your fuel definitely going to go up too. So your fuel price is going to go up with the driver, and the maintenance is going to go up with the driver, but you got to have the money to take care of these things on the growth. So you're going to have to drive for a really big growth so you can take care of everything that you have to take care of. Your bills at the house, entertainment in the truck. You might want to get a TV in here and, internet service. Make it as homey as possible, where you have the drivers now want to be in the truck more than their house. It's more convenient. Gym memberships. When you're pulling over and you at a city, there's a gym there, you might want to get out and get a little workout and exercising or whatever the case may be. There's a lot going on out here that you can get your drivers involved and give them a life outside of their life, so when they go back home, they can just get straight to, doing whatever they got to do at the home or the house or family, friends, whatever, and get ready to go right back on the road to do it all over again. It's crunch time out here. It's game time. So that's just my little segment that I came up with for recruiting and hiring drivers, because, to hire drivers, you yourself have to turn to a recruiter, or you can just hire a recruiting service, which is going to be a write-off anyway. You could just hire a recruiting service that helps your company, your brand, to get drivers. You can go to the schools, go try to pull some schools out, some students out fresh out the school. Go talk to the people down at the school, let them know like, you're gonna give incentives out, whatever, and that's a write off too, because like you have to hire their service, but you go down there and it should be like a price that you pay to actually have schools refer drivers to your company. So yes, there's so much different methods that you can have, that you can use, that you don't have to do yourself. There's a lot going on, and I'm actually doing it because, I kind of want to sit down and talk, understand the driver, and unfortunately, where I'm at currently right now, you can't be fresh out of school and work with me. You have to at least have a year. I think it's 6 months. I think they did 6 months, but I think you at least have to have like a year. I know for sure under your belt before you could be eligible to be a driver. That's one of the so they don't that don't qualify for me and what I got going on, and me to be able to help anybody out there that's trying to be a driver. I have a lot of drivers out here want to get on board currently, but I got to put them through the process. You got to get out there, get into school, get your CDL, get on board with a company and drive for a good 6 months before you could even get on board with me. So I got people that's taking these steps right now, and they doing a good job out there. And I'm helping them the best way I can through the transition and whatever direction they want to go into. I have no problem with it, because it don't. Sometimes you see some things out here, and you just now get to a point where you want to do your own thing, your own direction. That's cool. I still maintain communication with drivers out here that's on their own, you know, doing their own thing. And I commend them because now they're in a place where they're helping me out. They telling me about different things going on out here. So I can use all the help I possibly can as far as a driver is concerned, as far as more money is concerned, as far as information is concerned. I'll take help in any form or fashion. So I'm gonna stop this video right there. This is where I'm gonna come bring this video to an end. Um, I hope you guys got some type of good information out of this video. I'm trying to bring you some more good, relevant videos that you could look at and, hopefully move you forward in life. But until next time, stay safe out there. Peace.